Imagine a game so powerful it nearly destroyed its players. They say if you fed quarters into a strange arcade cabinet that mysteriously appeared in Portland, Oregon, one labeled only Polybius, you didn't walk away the same. Faces drained of color, hearts hammering like pistons, whispers of secret agents swapping data in the dead of night. This isn't science fiction. This is the legend of Polybius. It was the golden age of arcades. Teenagers lined up with pockets full of quarters, battling pixelated aliens and chasing high scores under neon lights. But amid the glow of Pac-Man and Galaga, something new appeared. Something darker. A black, unmarked cabinet, no logos, no instructions, only a single word, Polybius. Inside, hypnotic pulses of sharp geometric graphics, a throbbing electronic soundtrack that pulled players in like moths to a flame. But this wasn't just a game, it was something else. Players entered the cabinet full of energy and staggered away minutes later, pale and trembling, vomiting, night terrors, hallucinations, crushing migraines. And yet, they kept coming back, again and again, as if the game itself had hooked into their minds. Then came the men in black. Arcade workers remember the unmarked sedans pulling up after closing time, dark-suited figures stepping out, silently opening Polybius's rear panels, swapping out mysterious cartridges, and disappearing without a word. Rumors exploded, CIA mind control experiments, MK Ultra spin-offs. Some said the cabinet broadcasted subliminal commands. Others claimed it measured human reactions to psychological triggers. No official records ever surfaced. No government agency ever confirmed or denied involvement. But one thing was certain, Polybius wasn't just a game. It was an experiment, a trap, maybe even a weapon. Within weeks, things spiraled. Kids suffered seizures after marathon sessions. Players collapsed mid-game. One 17-year-old never touched a video game again. Arcade owners grew terrified. And then Polybius vanished. No shipping manifests, no repair records, no paper trail at all. Just cold, empty spaces on the floor and piles of quarters left behind, still warm from frantic hands. Inspectors, sent by unnamed authorities, labeled the machines faulty and ordered them destroyed. And just like that, Polybius disappeared, slipping through the cracks of history. Sinislotion, a company that never existed later, conspiracy hunters pointed to a supposed German company called Sinislotion, literally sense deletion, as Polybius's creators. But exhaustive searches found nothing. No patents, no trademarks, no advertisements, no headquarters, nothing but whispers and shadows. Was Sinislotion ever real, or was it just another layer of the cover-up? In 2003, GamePro magazine reignited the legend in its Secrets and Lies column. And with the rise of internet forums, Reddit sleuths and old Usenet archivists dug deeper, chasing every fragment of the story. They found real-world incidents of players falling ill from games like Tempest and Asteroids, true tales blurred into urban legend, feeding the myth of Polybius. Eventually, fact-checkers at Snopes classified it as folklore, a twisted cocktail of genuine arcade illnesses, Cold War paranoia, and collective fear. But the legend refuses to die. Today, indie game developers recreate Polybius in virtual reality, and documentarians dissect its chilling legacy. Because deep down, the fear it represents still feels very real. The ghost in the machine, Polybius, endures because it taps into something primal, the fear that the very machines we build for fun might hide darker purposes. In the flicker of burnt-out neon and the hum of CRT screens, a black cabinet with no origin taught us something important. Mystery thrives where documentation fails, and imagination takes over. From phantom sedans to phantom corporations, the Polybius story reminds us. Sometimes the scariest legends aren't born from what we see, but from what we refuse or are forbidden to know. Just like the scrambled messages of Markovian parallax denigrate hint at hidden code, Polybius's vector glow whispers of experiments we were never meant to uncover. In both cases, our hunger to decode the unknown collides with the limits of proof, leaving behind ghost stories that outlive any machine. Until next time, stay curious, and beware the ghosts lurking in code, in neon, and in the spaces between fact and rumor.